So that was my childhood. And then when I turned like 12, I met two people that would become really important in my life. One, we'll talk about first, is a guy named Gatton, who, anybody familiar with Danny Gatton's work here?
さて、それが子供時代のボナマッサさんだったんですが、大体この時12歳です。で、そこから2人の人物が彼の人生に大きな影響を与えることになります。まず1人目がダニー・ガットン。
He was important because he was my guitar teacher, of all things. And I never realized how lucky I was to have a guy like that as my guitar teacher. But Danny he took a real interest in my playing. He took a real interest in my quote-unquote musical kind of journey.
さて、このダニー・ガットンという人はボナマッサさんのギターの先生になったんですが、その人を先生に持てたことはとてもラッキーだったとおっしゃってるんですが、彼はいろんなその音楽のスタイルをボナマッサさんの中に発見して、それでいろいろ教えてくれました。
And he got me really into stuff like this, like jazz, and country music and bluegrass, and it would sound a bit like this. That was the kind of stuff I liked.
例えばジャズ、カントリー、ブルーグラスとかこんなようなのも教えてくれました。
And so every week I would go down to his house, or I'd meet him someplace, in the summer times, and we would do a lesson. So one week he would say, "Okay, kid, learn this," and he'd go and give me a tape, and it would have something like this. So I'd go home, and I'd spend the whole week obsessing over it, and then I'd learn it.
さて、毎週そのダニー・ガットンの先生の家に行ってレッスン受けてたんですが、ある週行くとその先生が「よ、楽器これ弾いてみろ」と、それでテープを回して今の最初のフレーズを録音してくれる。そうするとボナマッサさんは家に帰ってずっと引きこもって1週間練習するんですね。
And then next week I'd come back and I'd play it for him and be like, I always used to do this. And he goes, "Okay, try this." さて、で次のレッスンに行ってボナマッサさんちょっと弾くんですね。そうすると先生はよし、じゃあ次はこれなと。So then I got home and I'd spend all week. Never went outside. That's why I'm so pale. So I'd play. Something like that, or whatever it was.
それで家に帰ってまた練習するんです。で、気づくと青白くなってるぐらい、顔が白くなってるぐらいまで練習して、それで翌週また行って、こういうふうに弾きます。
So then I think after like the third week, I made him mad. And I got a tape that had this on it. That's what I heard.
3週目ぐらいになると先生もムキになってきてこんな課題出してくれました。で、今でもそのテープ録音してくれたの残ってるそうです。
So then I kind of, okay, gotta learn this. And then I went home and I think we spent a couple weeks on this and I learned. Whatever it was, and that's kind of like my whole relationship with him. It was about learning jazz and learning country and learning this kind of Americana music, really, and that was really important to him. And so that's kind of like how I learned a lot of the kind of like country or more Americana styles that I play. And that is the guy really responsible for that is Danny Gatton.
で、ジョーさんも同じように練習したんですが、こんな感じでレッスンは進んでいきまして、こうしてボナマッサさんはジャズやカントリーやアメリカの音楽を学んでいきました。なんでダニー・ガットンはそこに対して大きなすごく役割をしてくれた人でした。
And he was really important, and around the same year I met a guy named B.B. King. Now, we all have heard of B.B. King. And I got a chance to open up for him just because I was lucky, and kind of started it'll be almost 20 years this year. Almost 20-year friendship with B.B. King. And we just got done talking about like all this really technical playing. And B.B. King is the polar opposite of that. He is simplicity. He just goes. And you know who he is. It's great, isn't it? You know? I'm like working too hard over here. Tell me, you know? So that's B.B. King in a nutshell, and his playing is always the right note at the right time. And it's all about the vibrato, where it just kind of goes.